So we're back in the kitchen with Chef Alana Peckham, and this is our baby series, because she's pregnant.
Right here.
And we are practicing on me making baby food.
Baby food.
And we're in your kitchen at Northwest
Culinary Academy.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you making today?
So we're gonna do an apple and carrot baby food, as well as a yam and baby greens.
Now, making your own, you can start, Chef Alana Peckham. Making your own baby food, be sure to make sure that your ingredients are all organic. Obviously, it's your baby and you want to give them the very best. But if you're using the skins like you've chosen to.
Yes, I want the skins for the vitamins.
Okay, and the minerals and everything
the fiber.
that's good. You know, I love buying carrots now that you leave the skin on, but making sure that it's
Washed
organic.
and organic.
Good,
Yeah.
okay.
And
So you are looking forward to making your own baby food?
I am looking forward to making my own baby food because I can control what goes into it, and I can make, not a big batch, but if it's too much, I can freeze what's left over.
Let me tell you, in the times that I was feeding my children homemade foods, I never used salt.
No,
And they never,
that's right.
what they didn't know, they didn't miss.
Nope, not at all. And
I also told them that yogurt was ice cream for about 3 years. The first time they had ice cream, they were like, this is ice cream. So this is just...
So that's the apples, the carrots. We will add some water. Instead of using a rice pablum,
Yes.
I've chosen to use ground flax seeds as my source of fiber and bulk.
And it would give you the same thickness and consistency, which is what the baby's starting to enjoy as well.
That's right, a little bit, something to fill them up.
Sure.
And so with that, we'll add some water. We'll simmer it on a low heat until the carrots are tender enough to puree.
Perfect.
Which I think we have one.
Okay, it is. Nope. It is. Magic of the camera.
There we go, nice and soft, everything's cooked down.
Now let me say one thing, because I have two children that are 11 and 12, 12 and 13 almost. Oh, 13. I just realized that. When you are adding your filler, your binder, the rice flakes or the flax, I was adding that to my children's bottle because they were too hungry when they would go to bed at night, and so I would cut a little slit at the top of the bottle
So that they could get that through.
and get a little bit in, and that was the thickener for them. So it is a bulking agent for
Well,
tummy.
you want them to feel full.
Yep.
Right, yeah. And so the next one is gonna be a yam and baby greens.
Okay.
And so, you know, you can cut your yams as big or as small as you like. The bigger you cut it, the longer you cook it.
Okay.
And then make sure that the baby greens don't go in until the very, very end.
All right.
That way they get cooked, but you're not cooking out all of the nutrition.
Sure. And so there's no sodium, no salt in
No
this?
sodium added to this at all. What you're doing is the combination of fruits and vegetables together is what's going to keep the flavor high.
Okay.
So the carrot and apple one, you've got natural sugars from both the carrot and the apple. That's going to be a sweeter one.
Sure.
This one here, the sweetness of the yams is what you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
And so same process, a little bit of flax, a little bit of water, simmer that until soft. Once the yams are soft, add the baby greens.
Okay.
And just stir them in until they're softened
Let's
down.
go through one puree process.
Of
You know what, this one is...
You know what, let's take that one, do you think?
Yes, that one looks beautiful. I want to show that one to camera. That one's been nicely reduced, nice and thick now as well.
And that's what I mean by like just until the greens are cooked through. You don't want them to be raw. And so from here, you're gonna go right into...
Cooking, you know, and you're not boiling because you're only using a certain amount of water. Cooking it to a certain point releases flavor,
That's
right?
right.
And if it's too raw, your baby's going to taste the bitterness of the different veggies or fruit.
That, and it's not soft enough, it hasn't broken down enough for their tummies to actually digest it properly.
Okay.
Yeah. And so...
Oh my gosh. Think of, you know, when you bake yams in brown sugar for Thanksgiving. My daughter came into studio early. She's like, is it Thanksgiving? It smells just like it.
Perfect. So just like that, into your blender, and on to puree until smooth.
Good. Now, this recipe or more of all of Alana's baby food, baby food madness, I'm going to call it.
Baby food madness.
You could go online to Alligga's website or ours, and she will give you all the steps on freezing and keeping the product to last you for the week as well. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.